Coach, obviously a great opportunity for your guys. 25th all-time appearance here in school history, and exciting to see your guys get back in the national tournament.
Yeah, obviously to keep up the tradition of success is really important. But anytime you sit in a room and you see your name show up on an NCAA draw, just that feeling and that excitement that kind of goes through the players, even myself, I'm just really pumped.
What does it mean for the consistency? Obviously, a Ferris State tennis 7th straight year that you'll head to the national tournament. 25th, as we mentioned, all-time in school history, and really a mark of consistency here in Division II tennis.
Yeah, for just overall pride of the players and for recruiting, it really shows just the commitment that we have within the staff, within the players, and just everyone involved from all of our support, and it's become something we expect. And if we have that mindset, we're going to continue to hopefully keep that streak going.
Obviously, a familiar opponent in Grand Valley State, who you've seen a couple times this year, and this time of the year, you got to be playing your best tennis when it counts the most.
Yeah, just trying to sell it to the guys that although we lost them just a few days ago, we knew we've beat them once this season, and we have it in us. We just have to stay focused and go at things a little bit different. We played them indoors early in the season on our courts, and then playing them outdoors is just a little different. And but we're going to get some opportunity to practice outdoors this week. We only had one outdoor practice before we played last week, and so it just takes a little bit of time. But I think anytime you get to play a rival and really get after it, and I think they'll be fully motivated.
Obviously, a 4-team regional here down in Detroit, and 3 of the 4 teams from the GLIAC. What does that say about the term in terms of the conference play?
Yeah, obviously we would like to maybe play someone else within the region just to get a little more experience instead of playing the same teams. But what it does is it shows that we had 4 teams from the GLIAC make the NCAA tournament. And what that means is on a national basis, we're starting to get a little bit more respect. Schools are looking at us as a power conference now. And, I mean, really that only helps us. And it gives us a lot of positive things to think about going into it. And, but also know that, there's a little bit of pressure on us to keep and maintain that level. And but, I mean, it's exciting to see all 3 teams in Wayne next week.
Obviously, one of your seniors, Matisse, has been here for a long time, 5 years, and obviously I think this will be his 5th straight trip to the NCAA tournament, and really probably in the record books here for Ferris State.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that. This whole COVID year kind of throws a little bit of the record books, out the window, and that's really cool. I don't even know if we've spoke about that with him yet, so we'll obviously talk about that in practice tomorrow, that he might be one of the first ones to make it 5 years in a row. And but he's been a leader of the team, and I think the last few days in practice, you can tell that this is his last one, and he wants to go out on top and really push the guys. So, no, it's exciting for him.
What does it take at this time of the year to have a chance to get a win and move on here in the NCAA tournament?
I think just understanding that, we really need to understand that we're not going to win every single point. This is a sport that you might play 200-300 points in a match. So you have to have very short-term memory and be able to forget the bad moments and focus on the good moments and just be patient. You can't go out there and force it. And I think that this past weekend, when they really pushed us, we got a little tight. And I think this week, just staying loose, enjoying the moment. And this week, the whole thing we talked about in the van, in our emails, in the first few days of practice is enjoying the process. Really just enjoying the moments we have, because I think that if we lose sight of that, we get a little too tight and overthink things, and we've trained way too hard to overthink. Just play loose, play fun, and get after it.
Finally here, what does it mean to be another one of those Bulldog programs that's had a chance to compete in postseason play this year? Obviously, a number of teams here in Ferris State Athletics have moved on here in the NCAA tournament.
Yeah, it's you get to see all these banners we have around, and the idea of continued success is important. But what I think that they've really embraced is that although it's expected, they know that they want to do better. They always want to surpass what's been in front of them, and each year get better, and not just be content with putting another number on the banner. They want to put another number on the banner and have it be something that's spoke about for a while and be thought about in the history. And I think that, it's important to be part of these and to really get after it. And I think that, it's going to be hopefully a very successful week next week.